Okay. I was just basically, yeah, just I was just stopping for a thumbnail. Yeah, that's how we're going to start this. Welcome to, I don't know, Wacky Wednesdays. I haven't come up with a name for this. And by the way, it's not even Wednesday, it's Thursday. I meant to record this last night, but have a few irons in the fire. And yeah, I just put it off till today. By the way, this is my alcohol free beverage at the moment. Normally, I kind of share a mocktail in the evening. Um, I don't have them during the day though. This is actually one of the cups that I made for my um, again another thumbnail if I need it. Um, Channel I have called the Roaming Cats. On the back it says I haven't been everywhere, but it's on my list by Susan Sontag, and these are some my first little experimentation into creating some AI versions of cats that were roaming for various reasons. It's a pretty broad topic. I created 15 collections of them. I'll do a link to that below. And I really want to start doing some more of those. And already we're getting way off topic. Um, I have a little bit of a show run here, maybe 6 little cues here. I want to keep this short, just a channel I want to talk about, and I want to share about why I want to talk about it. It has to do with the tempo and pacing of some of the videos that I've been working on lately. But I like to say hi to Penny. She's like right behind me. So we'll go to this next scene here. It should switch. Oh yeah, should switch to me here on the remote cam. We're gonna go over and say hi to her as he pulls the computer right off the desk. What do you gotta say to the folks? She's like, dude, I'm sleeping. Sorry to bother you. Okay. So I want to talk about something here, and that is pacing. Pacing of a video edit. And, when I first started tuning into some of these videos years ago of people who were, you know, brave enough or silly enough to put their faces on video, some of the people I started watching obviously were Casey Neistat and Grace Helbig. Some of those people I resonated with only because I was seeing things I had never seen done before. Specifically, like with Grace, she's really funny, and her edits were they're these jump cut edits, and basically a jump cut takes out all of that stuff in between. It's a very well, you don't see many 60-year-old plus people doing jump cuts in their videos. It's to really tighten up the message. Sometimes they're obviously used for a comedic effect. I do that a lot in my video edits as well. Whether you think it's funny or not, it's a different story. But on these videos I do on Wednesday and now Thursday are never going to be edited. They're just start to finish. Me trying to put some sort of a coherent thought together. Um, and yeah, so like normally that I would edit out, and it could be a jump cut, and well, whatever. What I'm trying to say is sometimes, actually more than sometimes, it's nice to just kind of ride a mood through a video. And if you're watching this for the very first time, if you just popped into this channel, I have been sharing my journey of visiting all 50 states in 1 year. I called it 50 at 60, and I'm still editing videos from that journey that I took when I was 60 years old a couple years ago. And I'm about 32, I'm on my 33rd state in the edit process right now, which is in Indiana. I'm in a place called Nashville, Indiana. I was like the only person there. It's 8 degrees in the morning, very cold. And I know what kind of a day I had. I know it was really laid back, and the tempo was just above freezing. I mean, as far as well, that's not a good way to put it. It was just a slow tempo. It was a relaxed tempo, and I was just trying to absorb the colors of the town, the lighting, the ambiance, um, being absorbed into the artistic culture that was there that I saw when I was in the Artist Guild and a little not sure I'm on tilt in my head. There was a little tour that I went on up in the hill. And then I just had a bunch of footage of some drone stuff. And I really I listened to this music, this that I listen to all the time. It's like the very first song in my classical playlist that I play in my office when I do paperwork. It really kind of calms me down. Sometimes the cat hears that same song and she knows it's time to come into that room and sit up um, on the window hammock or whatever, just based on that feeling, because she knows I'm going to get into a chill zone, and then she'll come up on the desk and well try to help me. But um, I guess what I'm trying to say is I was not triggered, but I was kind of brought into the mood of the video when I heard the music in this video that guys, I'm coming full circle here eventually. I'm eventually going to get to the point. This video that I shared, which was from this museum that I went to, had this song, Claire de Lune, I think is probably pronounced wrong. I'm quite sure. And then anyway, so that song was playing in the background, and I decided, because I looked at all the footage that I had left, and it was just a lot of drone stuff, a lot of B-roll, some great color. So I basically found another version of that song, and I don't know if it's gonna work. I have it in the timeline. It's a little longer. I'm kind of scrubbing through the footage, picking out some of the best footage, and then it's gonna basically shift to me on site at the end of the day, and then I'll close the video out. And I guess what I'm trying to say is I think my audience is not obviously not there to learn anything, because I'm not teaching anything in these videos. I'm really just trying to take you along for the ride and maybe make it slightly entertaining. Um, I envision somebody sitting down with a cup of tea in the early evening with their cat next to them, petting the cat, watching the video, and just decompressing. And that's the feeling I get when I watch the videos. I'm gonna share with you a little bit from one of my favorite channels. It's called Jeep Scamp. And again, I'm not trying to copy the style of Jeep Scamp, but I'm also trying to deliberately maybe slow the pace down in some of these edits, because the goal is not to get somebody interested and then get them to buy something. And I'm not trying to teach anything. I'm just trying to relax someone and maybe entertain in that process. And thinking about how I want to go forward, my next project is visiting all 63 national parks. And I created a website around that called Chasing Light and Story, creating a bunch of blog posts about national parks and RVing. And I'm really struggling with what style of videos I want to create going into that project. Because what I'm doing now with these vlogs are a lot of work. It may not show it, but it takes a lot of work during the week to put these in once I get all the clips into the timeline. I may do some of them, but for every national park, I want to do something unique to that park. And as I watch his style of video that he puts together, which I'll show you, we'll talk about this channel in a second. I resonate with this because it's just, I would just be focusing on visuals and sound and not the message I'm trying to express through myself, through my spoken word, through my face, and having myself on camera. This may be a direction I go, I'm not sure, but I just want to share this channel with you because I really like it. And again, every Wednesday or Thursday, I want to try to share a channel with you, not to make my videos longer, but just to bring a little bit of value. So anyway, here's his channel. Again, it's called Jeep Scamp, and I'm gonna have to get close to the screen here to read this. He's living full time in his Jeep. Now, a Scamp is a small little travel trailer. This one's about, I think, 13 foot long. I don't think it's big enough for me and the cat. I really have an intention of taking my cat out with me. I'm thinking about a small Class A or a Class C that I can tow a Jeep behind. And I don't own a Jeep, so this is definitely a pipe dream. I picture pulling into a campgrounds for a couple of nights at a clip, getting the cat comfortable, and then going out exploring myself to find story, to find light, to find images. Um, anyway, that we're getting back to me. I want to talk about him. I couldn't do what he's doing. I love it though. I love following this journey. Again, he is a traveling physical therapy assistant. And from what I gather, he seems to create these stories when he's in transition from one place to the other. I think he's maybe signs a 3-month work sort of a contract, and he seems to go from place to place. And I guess he lives in the Scamp while he's there working temporarily. But you can check out his channel for sure. He's got it lined up great as far as playlists and stuff like that. Anyway, let's get into one of his. I think I've queued it up here. A few minutes in, we'll just watch a little bit of it. Now, watch the pacing, listen to the sound, and just you might not get into a place of really appreciating this unless you start his video from the very beginning, because it's a journey. It's an emotional journey that begins with a little bit of music and some narration. I think he uses AI to narrate some of the stuff that he does, but I think this video here, there was not any narration at all. But let's just get a little flavor again for his work. We'll watch it together. Grab a beverage. Join me. I mean, just look at the way this is framed, and look at the depth of field and the sound and the color, and it just makes you want to, well, make a cup of coffee and go run off into. He's in Big Sur now. Mike, we were just getting into it. What are you doing? Getting pulled into the scene again. I have it on the screen over here. Let's get back to it. He's in no rush. Don't you just want to be there? Don't you want to be there? He's like, you better not get a Scamp. Cats need a lot of room. They get the zoomies, you know? She hears the birds. She's like, what the hell are you watching? It's the linger. I love it. Scamp. She's looking out the window like the birds are coming from beyond the window hammock where she's at. You get the picture. I'm not going to play his whole video. I would suggest right now going to the link in my description and watching a couple of his videos, and you'll see what I mean. Just watch it start to finish, and watch it when you're in the mood to just chill out and um, immerse yourself in somebody else's journey. I think I just answered my own question. What kind of videos do I want to make? I really want to focus on taking somebody on an emotional journey through a video. I'm not interested in creating shorts, little TikTok thingies, which I've experimented with. It's not my market. It's not how I want to share my message. It's not how I want to share my journey. It's more a slower pace, which means you're going to get less people watching it. Although I say that in his channel, um, how do I get out of 22,000 people are subscribed to his channel, almost 23,000. He's got 1.6 thousand thumbs up on this video alone, with 152 comments and 25,000 views. People are interested in what he's doing. I think people are interested, again, in just how do I word it? Just taking uh, an emotional journey. What's the word I'm looking for? They're just looking to escape, I think is the word. And he absolutely shares his escape between locations with us. And in turn, we get to share that journey or be a part of that escape. All right. I probably could have done a better job at this video, as always. Anyway, thanks for sharing your work, Jeepscamp. I'm not even sure what your name is. Beautiful videos. I love to watch them and escape myself. That's it. I'll see you guys next week. Let me know if there's any other channels like this that you suggest I watch. And in the meantime, have an awesome week. I'll see you again. I'll see you later. Penny, you want to say anything? She could care less. All right, goodbye. I'm hitting done now. End recording.